सो हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू हसन एसएससी वाला। और आज के इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं डे 20 का चैप्टर रिवीजन ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्री चैप्टर। सो हियर इज द बेसिक समरी ऑफ द चैप्टर एंड विच कवर्स द all important formulas of this chapter, and the source of information is taken from page number 158 AC SSC Advanced ebook Adda 24/7. So here are some list of points discussed first of all, and then there are some concepts. There are a total of 5 concepts, including some formulas. So let us have a brief overview of some points discussed over here. So trigonometry is the actually basically measures the triangle. It is a measure of triangle, and it relates the angle and the side of the triangle. For clockwise rotation we are taking negative, because for clockwise rotation like this, it is going inside the plane, so it is negative. And for anti-clockwise rotation it is outside the plane, so it is positive. There are 3 types of angle measurement system. First is centesimal system, in which 100 g is unit for some quantity 100 g, which and then which 90 degree is divided into 100 g, which is a centesimal system. And when 90 degree is divided into 60, then it is sexagesimal system. And when 90 degree is divided into radians, then it is circular system of angle measurement, where pi radian is 180 degree. Pi radian is 180 degree. This means pi into radian means pi into radian is the actually the radius. So pi into the length of radius is actually the is actually the measure of the angle, which will give 180 degree. Pi into length of radius will give 180 degree, and if it is pi into diameter, it will give the complete circle area. So pi into radius is 180 degree, and theta into radius is the arc. Theta into radius is the part of the arc. So pi is 180 degree into radian is pi 180 degree into r is this 180 degree, where theta into radius. Coming to the next point is, if theta is much, and then divide theta by, means theta has a very large value. The theta in any trigonometrical terms, if theta is very large, that is, it is more than like 360 degree, and if it is more than 360 degree or even much more, then we will divide it by 360 degree, and we will replace the theta by remainder, which is also equal to the term which is much more. Some trigonometric function is solved as algebraic function, if you are considering sin theta x, then then cosec theta will be 1 by x, and then similarly it can be solved as algebraic function, forming an equation in the form of x. Now coming back to the concept 1, trigonometric ratio. So first of all, trigonometric ratio, in which sin theta, cos theta, sin cos, tan cot, sec and cosec. So these are the trigonometric ratio, and you better know about each individual. And its range and graph is important. So the range of sin and cos theta is -1 to 1. For tan cot it is -infinity to infinity, it is taking the whole y-axis. And for sec to cosec theta, it is not taking the 1 to 1, except that it is taking the complete graph. It is not taking 1 to 1, just +1 it is taking. So the range for sum of reciprocal and the opposite order of trigonometric function with coefficient a and b as coefficient. So what will be the range for the sum of reciprocal and opposite order trigonometric functions? Sum of reciprocal and opposite, like it is like if it is a sin theta and a cos theta, so its range will be like Pythagoras theorem, negative of root under a square plus b square, where a and b are its coefficient, and its maximum range will be hypotenuse of maximum root under a square plus b square plus फॉर्म में, एंड tan theta plus cot theta minimum value will be 2 root ab and maximum will be infinite, and which will be the same for the rest 6. So coming to sec theta and cosec theta, the value will be root under a plus root under b whole square, that is a plus b plus 2 root ab, and its maximum value will be infinity. Means in this 2 root ab is multiplied to root a plus root b, is added to root a and root b for minimum value, I am telling. And for sin squared theta, a sin squared theta plus b cos squared theta, whichever is smaller among a and b, it will be the minimum, and whichever is the greater, then it will be the maximum value for the same, and the rest 6 will be the same for 2 root ab to infinity. Trigonometric ratio relationship. Types of trigonometric function. First of all, tan and cot, these are quotient relation, in which tan theta is equal to sin by cos theta, cot theta is equal to cos by sin theta. Here sin theta, tan theta and sec theta are ascending trigonometric functions, which are arranged from decreasing to increasing order, whereas cos theta, cot theta and cosec theta are descending trigonometric functions, which are in decreasing order. So sin cos, tan cot and sec cosec are called opposite order function, which are a pair, which forms a pair. Here sin cosec, cos sec and tan cot also forms a pair, which is called reciprocal and multiple trigonometric function, because these two pairs are the reciprocal of each other, and if you will multiply these both two, it will give 1 as a value. Also sin and sec, cos and cosec, tan and cot are complementary pair, whose multiplication gives the value of 1. Sin cos, tan sec and cot cosec, like sin cos first two, then tan sec and cot cosec have square relationship with same angle as their angle. Italic trigonometric function sum is equal to reciprocal of their difference, means italic one, this tan sec and cot cosec, this trigonometric sum pair is equal to reciprocal of their difference, means reciprocal of their difference. Their difference is tan minus sec and cot minus cosec, so this is their difference, and their reciprocal is 1 by tan minus difference. Italic trigonometric function sum. So have you understood that that tan theta plus sec theta will be equals to 1 by cot theta plus cosec theta. So this is the thing. Wait just a minute. So tan theta plus sec theta will be equals to 1 by like it will be like a difference of their square, like it will be sec square minus tan square theta, so it will be sec minus tan and sec plus tan, so sec plus tan will be equals to 1 by sec minus tan, and also cosec plus cot will be equals to 1 by cosec minus cot. So this will be the point to be noted. And 1 plus cot square theta will be equals to cosec square theta, and 1 plus tan square theta will be sec square theta. It will jump to trigonometric function. Same value relationship. When the trigonometric function will give same value relationship, sine and cos, tan and cot, and sec and cosec, these give same value relationship like for its complement, like for theta and the opposite trigonometric function. For opposite or the trigonometric function, it should be the complement of the opposite order trigonometric function. Then it will hold a relationship of reciprocal and multiple reciprocal value, like that. If it will be multiplied, then it will give thus then it has the same value, like sine and cos. Y axis changes ascending trigonometric function to descending trigonometric function. Means for all sine tan cos, that is for sine for each quadrant, and if it is taken from x-axis, then no change in the trigonometric function, and if it is taken from y-axis, then there will be change in the trigonometric function. Ascending trigonometric function and the complement of descending trigonometric function are same. Means ascending trigonometric function and the complement of descending trigonometric function are same. So these two holds the same value. Sine cosec and opposite, this opposite reciprocal and multiple trigonometric function hold the same angle, same magnitude, same value with the same angle pair. And one value rule. What is one value rule? In which product of reciprocal trigonometric function, which are sine and cosec, cos and sec, tan and cot, product of this reciprocal trigonometric function with the same angle, being the same angle, means sine theta and it will be the cosec theta. You can better understand. It will be the same angle gives 1 if we are multiplying those two. Product of one trigonometric function with the complement of the reciprocal of descending trigonometric function. If one trigonometric function is ascending, then it will give 1 on producting. For sine sec, cos cosec, and tan cot and cot, if they are complementary, then their product will give 1. Also sin square theta plus cos square theta will give 1. Sec square minus tan square will give 1. Cosec square minus cot square will give 1. This is square relation for same angle, which gives the value 1. Concept 2 is for trigonometric values. Like we should there is a chart of 5 different angles and different trigonometric property, like different trigonometric ratio are mentioned, and across each other some values are mentioned that should be memorized. Important values for 15 degree and 22.5 degree, 18 and 36 degree, and 22.5 degree. For 50 for if there is a if and then relation. If sin x and tan x is 0, then x is n pi, and if tan x and cot x is 0, then x is 2n plus 1 pi by 2. For sin 15, which is equal to cos 75, the value will be root 3 minus 1, means it is giving by 2 root 2. Root 3 minus 1 will be like 2, and it will giving 2, and it is like root 2, and it will give in the denominator 2 root 2. For cos 15, it is equals to sin for 75, and the value will be equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. For sin 18, it will give reverse. It will give different values. For sin 18 it is different, and for cos 18 it is different, so it should be remembered. And for sin 36 and cos 36, it is different value, but related to for 18. Like if it is sin and 18, both are less in comparison to 18 and 16, 18 is less, and cos and sin is less, then it will hold the smaller term value. and if it is more and more like cos and 36, then it will hold larger, then also it will hold smaller value. But if the opposite happens, then it will hold the more value term. Like for same order, like for less and less, the value will be root 5 minus 1 by 4, and for more and more the value will be root 5 plus 1 by 4, and for more less or less more the value will be root under 10 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4. So in denominator 4 is coming here, and above root 5 minus 1 or root 10 plus 2 root 5, it is double, and root 5 is added. For sine 22.5, cos 67.5 is equal, and which is equals to root under 2 minus 2 root 2 by 2. It is for sine and less. For sine less, the numerator is in the negative form, and for cos the numerator is positive, because cos is in the form of because sine is in the form of ascending order, and so for less angle it will have less value, and for more angle of cos it will have more value. Now coming to tan 22.5 and cot 22.5. For tan and cot, are the only angles which hold some value, which is root 2 minus 2 and root 2 plus 2. Now concept 3 is trigonometric sine in quadrant, which is like all sin tan cos is positive, and y-axis is in the ascending trigonometric function to descending trigonometric function, and x-axis gives the same trigonometric function. Concept 4 is single, double and triple angle formula. Single angle A in one trigonometric function formula, like single angle A is contained in only one trigonometric function, like it is contained in only sine, and no other trigonometric function is involved here. So sine is A is equal to 2 sine A by 2 cos A divided by 2. What is this written here? So 2 sine A by 2. A by 2 is the angle here, so it is not bracketed, that's why it is a bit confusing. Sine A by 2. 2 sine A by 2, and then cos A by 2, which is equals to 2 tan A by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square A by 2. So in the denominator there is a squaring plus the addition of 1, and in the numerator there is 2. There is squaring extra in the denominator. For cos A, it will be cos square A by 2 minus sin square A by 2, which will give cos A. And also 1 minus 2 sin square A by 2. 1 minus 2 sin square A by 2. And which is also equal to 2 cos square A by 2 minus 1. It holds an analogy with sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1, which is equals to 1 minus tan square A by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square A by 2. Now coming to angle 2A formula. The angle 2A formula, for angle 2A formula, it is sin 2A, which is equal to 2 sin A cos A, which is equal to 2 tan A divided by 1 plus tan square A. It is like sum by sum, like tan A plus tan A divided by 1 plus tan square A. For cos 2A, cos square A minus sin square A, means cos square minus sin square will give cos 2A. Angle will be twice, and cos sign will be cancelled, which is also is equals to 1 minus 2 sin square a. In this, sine will be converted to cos and angle will be twice. If it is 1 minus 2 sin square a, and if it is 2 cos square a minus 1, then also angle will be twice and cos will be cos. It holds a relationship, analogy relation with sin square a plus cos square is equal to 1. And similar, and again cos 2a is also is equal to 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a, means 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square. It is in the form of minus difference by sum. Difference by sum. For tan 2a, it is equals to 2 by tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. For tan it is sum by difference. Sum by difference. Its difference is at the bottom. Sum by difference. For 3a formula, sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Means 3a is converted to a, simple a. For cos 3a, it is equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Just the side is switched. For tan 3a, it is equal to 3 tan a minus tan cube a. 3 tan a minus tan cube a. The sides are same, but just 4 is removed, and in spite of 4, it is divided by some value, and the value is 1 minus 3 tan square a. 1 minus 3 tan square a. Tan square value was missing, so it got fulfilled. 1 minus 3 tan square a. 1 minus 3 tan square a. Before formula we can see there was only 1 minus tan square a, but here it is 3 tan square a. A combination of a, angle a, 2a and 4a. For sin a, sin 2a, sin 4a, the value is sin 3a, because 3a was missing. Sin 3a divided by 4. For cos a, cos 2a, cos 4a, the value will be cos 3a by 4. For tan a, tan 2a, tan 4a, the value will be tan 3a by 4. Single angle a, there will be single angle a in two different trigonometric function, and it will be in the equated form. If then formula, equated if then formula. If sin theta and cos theta gives some value v, then sin theta minus cos theta will be root under 2 minus v square, and 2 minus v square will be within the roots. Now b, if a sin theta plus b cos theta is equals to holding some value p, and a cos theta plus b sin theta, sin and cos are exchanged, and it is holding value q, then the coefficient a square plus b square is equals to the value p square plus q square. Now related to sum of square relation trigonometric function, like square relation trigonometric functions are sin cos, sec tan and cosec cot. Like they are having some coefficient as well as the squared are removed. It is present in the value form, like a sin theta plus b cos theta is equals to root under a square plus b square. Then sin theta will be equals to a by root under value, when the value is root under a square plus b square, and cos theta will be its coefficient divided by its coefficient is b divided by value. Now if a sec theta minus b tan theta is root under a square minus b square, because in the middle there is a minus sign, then sec theta will be its coefficient a divided by value, tan theta will be its coefficient by value. Similarly, a cosec theta minus b cot theta having value root under a square minus b square minus, because there is minus sign in between. And then cosec theta equals to its coefficient divided by value, and cot theta is equals to its coefficient divided by value. सॉरी गाइस, लाइट चल गया इसलिए कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा हुआ मेरा चेहरा, तो आप डरिए नहीं, लाइट चल गया. रीजन इज dual angle. If dual angle a and b is present in one trigonometric function or in two trigonometric function other side, like sin a plus b, the answer is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. For sin a minus b, it is equals to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. For cos a plus b, it is equals to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, because cos is cos and it will be remaining alone. For cos a minus b, it is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, because it has to be added with a weak sign. For tan a plus b, the value is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. It is like simple addition, then like it is like addition and then subtraction. Here we can see same type of formula, like it is a simple addition and then 1 plus their multiplication. Simple addition simple addition and their 1 minus their multiplication. Similarly here simple addition and 1 minus their multiplication for tan a plus b, and here it is 2a. So their short formula is only for 2a, if it is 2a. So coming back again and is there any other tan here to refer some analogy? Then we are having tan 3a. Then it is like it is like important, it is like 3 tan a minus tan cube a divided by 1 minus 3 tan square a, 1 minus 3 tan square a. It containing only it does not contain 4, it does not contain 4. Three tan a minus 4 tan 3a, and 4 is removed. Denominator there is 1 minus 3 tan square a. And one more formula there is sum by difference by sum. For cos 2a there is difference by sum. So for tan we can look it like, if it is sum, then it will be sum by difference. If it is difference, then it will be like difference by sum, opposite. And for cot, but for cot, if it is plus, then it will be minus by sum, and if it is minus, then it will be plus by minus. But it should be remembered that it is oppositely solved. That is, this minus comes to the right hand side before it was in the left hand side. Also, chord becomes opposite here also. Plus, this becomes opposite side, and this also becomes opposite side. Now the remaining tan terms. Coming to the remaining tan terms here in 2a formula. Here in 2a formula. For tan 3a, sorry, it has a unique formula for 3a. For 3a we are having unique formula, but for 2a, like if it is tan 2a, then simple, if the simple a is sum, a plus a, it is sum, then sum by a difference. But if it is sin 2a, then what should be the thing? It should be either sum by difference or difference by sum, but this is not the case. S means sum, then it will be sum by sum by sum. And for cos, it will be difference by sum, and the difference will be of denominator. The difference will be of the denominator, like 1 minus tan square a, and the denominator will be 1 plus tan square a. So it should be clear that it is like a difference by sum. And for tan it is the same thing. For sin and cos it is different. For sin it is sum by sum, and for cos it is difference by sum, and the difference is like the numerator difference is like is collaborating with the denominator value. Now the product of this thing we are calling logical relationship. All these 1 points as a sum or difference of two angles A and B. We are calling it a logical relationship. So if we are multiplying two logical relationship pair, then it will give some value, but it is anomalous. So it will be discussed in other video. So sum and difference of logical relationship, it is important that if we are adding the logical relationship, like if we are adding this and this two, if you are adding, then it will give, if you are adding, then it will give the front portion, and it will be the twice of the front portion. If you are subtracting, then it will be the twice of the back portion. And with it is discussed with a plus b and a minus b angle, and another time it will be changed, a plus b will be changed as c and a minus b will be changed as t, and then it will be solved. Then the sign of angle a will become c plus d by 2. Angle b will become different. Angle b will become c minus d by 2. It will be like difference by 2. Like here we are seeing now that a and b are individual. Here a and b are individual, but if we are introducing a plus b as c and a minus b as d, then here it will be the complex thing, that it will contain a plus b by 2 term, and b will contain c plus d by 2 term, and it will contain a minus b by 2, c minus d by 2, and c minus d by 2 term. So to avoid the confusion, let me see it again. So sorry, if a plus b is introduced as c and a minus b is introduced as d. Just a minute. So we should not make it too complicated. It is like that a plus b we are introducing as c, and a minus b we are introducing as d. Then the sum will give the front portion and the difference will give the back portion. But the angle will be as uh, for a it will be c plus d by 2, for b it will be c minus d by 2. Here also the same thing will occur. So till here we are completed. For triple angle ABC in one trigonometric formula, like tan A plus B plus C, value will be tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A tan B tan C, divided by 1 minus tan A tan B minus tan B tan C minus tan A tan C. And the last concept is sine and cosine rule of any triangle. Sine and cosine rule of any triangle. For any triangle, a divided by sin a is equals to b divided by sin b, c divided by sin c, which is equals to 2r. Here a, b and c are the opposite side of the angle a, b and c, and r is the circumradius here. For cosine rule, a square is equals to other two sides का square का sum, b square plus c square minus twice of the other two side product minus twice of bc into cos of the angle, and a is the opposite side of angle a. B square is equal to c square plus d square minus 2 ac cos b, and b is the opposite side of angle b. For c square it is b square plus a square minus 2ab cos c. C is the opposite side of angle c. So here's the end of today's video for trigonometry. Meet you in the next video.